Today I'm sharing some styling tips to help you dress and look 10 years younger, even when it's freezing outside. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome back to my channel. I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone that wants to actually look older than their years. I'm 54 and just want to look the very best version of my 54-year-old self. And what I do tend to find is that bulky winter layers can not only sort of drag us down and make us feel, dare I say, a little frumpy, but they can also age us. So a few of these tips are just really looking at ways that we can stay looking youthful and modern while keeping warm and cozy and winter appropriate. And often it's just the smallest changes that make the biggest difference. I think you'll be surprised. So if you'd like to see what these simple styling tips are, then just keep watching. Now, my first tip to looking more youthful, especially in winter, is just to update a couple of your accessories. So things like hats, scarves, gloves. Invest in some of those pieces that are in key new season colors. This is such an easy and cost-effective way just to give your seasonal outfits a little bit of a kind of a modern, fresh, youthful edge. And it's not about trying to look 20 again, well, at least it's not that for me, but it is about just looking at a couple of the key color trends of the season, incorporating them into your outfits in a really cost-effective way so that you can look on trend and fashion forward, which is always a youthful look. Now, my next tip is to just swap out some of your jewelry. And what I suggest is moving out some of your chunky, heavyweight jewelry pieces like those chunky beads and pendants that you may wear and those sort of supersized statement chunky earrings. Not only do they tend to get tangled up in scarves, but they do tend to be quite aging unless those pieces are picked and styled really well. So what I suggest is swapping out the chunkier pieces of jewelry and opting for some beautiful fine jewelry. Now, I've just found a beautiful brand of fine jewelry, which is my new favorite, and the brand is called Ideal. Now, they are a quality diamond and gold brand, but in fact, instead of the diamonds being natural mined diamonds, they're actually man-made diamonds. So they're really ethical and they're I suppose you'd say, a sustainable diamond. So it's like enjoying the beauty and quality of a real diamond. But these ones are man-made. So I'm wearing some Ideal earrings and a necklace today. And I love this particular brand because it's modular jewelry. So modular jewelry just means that you start with one beautiful diamond stud and then you can mix and match to create new beautiful pieces of jewelry. And this is my collection here that I have started off with. So these are the beautiful little studs, and I grabbed a couple of little add-ons just to create some new looks. So I grabbed these beautiful little chains, which I'm wearing today, and they just create a gorgeous little dainty drop earring. Now, all of the Ideal pieces are 14 karat solid gold. So this is fantastic because it does mean that the jewelry won't oxidize or discolor, which is what tends to happen with plated jewelry. And it really just means that you can wear them every day, which is perfect for me because I don't like swapping out my jewelry regularly. I don't tend to have time, and it just means that I can wear and enjoy these pieces without having to think about it. Now, the same applies for necklaces. So you start with a simple necklace and then you can add things like the necklace that I'm wearing today. I've chosen an L, which is my initial, obviously, and this is a piece that I've been wearing now for a couple of weeks and I haven't taken it off. I love the simplicity of it. It is making a little bit of a statement, and it's also a really modern piece of jewelry. The other great thing about fine jewelry is that it's timeless. So these pieces don't tend to date in the same way that chunkier statement pieces date. They really do have a limited time span in terms of whether you're looking modern or not. So I love the fact that fine jewelry is not only easy to wear, you're not having to take it on and off all the time, but it's also a modern, timeless piece as well. So if you invest in these finer pieces of jewelry, you know that you're going to have them for years to come. My next tip is to simply update your footwear. Now, I know that footwear is one of those things that's kind of hard to update because you pull out your winter season boots and they're comfy, they're well worn in, and they're going to do the trick. But just updating to a slightly more modern version of your winter favorites is a simple way just to give your outfits a little bit more of a youthful edge. Now, this season, the chunky sole boots are in, and there really is a different style and look for everyone. If you're feeling as though those chunky, really heavyweight boots are not your style, then maybe look at updating your trainers. Whatever your style is, maybe just look and give your footwear a little bit of a modern update. It is about just some of those small details that can really just make such a huge difference when you look at an overall outfit. So look at your footwear, ask yourself the hard questions. Are they modern, sophisticated? Do they look like they are of the time? Could I do better? Another tip is to simply find your style muse, and it's as easy as going online, Googling winter fashion, street style. Just have a little scroll through and you will be surprised that you'll find some outfits that you will be able to recreate yourself, but perhaps you just haven't thought about pairing those pieces together. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It is okay to copy someone else's style. You're never going to look exactly like them, but sometimes it's easier to find your winter style muse and kind of let them guide some of your outfit choices. Now, my next tip is to actually update your outerwear. Now, I know that we've all got those favorite pieces, those beautiful winter coats and jackets that we've perhaps relied on for years. Now, I'm not saying to lose those. All I'm saying is that there are some really cost-effective ways just to update your outerwear, whether it's a new season jacket or coat. And in particular this season, there are some gorgeous puffer cloud coats, quilted style coats that are really affordable, but they are going to give your overall look a more modern, youthful edge. I bought a really gorgeous khaki puffer for last winter and absolutely lived in it. It did mean that I didn't wear some of my classic favorites, but that was okay for a season. It made me feel great, it made me feel modern, it was new, and it actually made me feel more youthful. I call it the power of the puffer, and if you haven't enjoyed that or discovered that yet, maybe give it a go. Another tip is to add some shape. Now, this can be a little tricky when it comes to winter dressing because those bulky layers tend to make everything look shapeless. But there is that age-old trick of belting something or belting a shirt, a top, and wearing a long line cardi over the top. So if you don't generally like feeling like you are cinched in at the waist and belted in, you feel a little exposed, then wear a longer line piece that just skims your body over the top. So this is an easy way to add some shape, which is always more youthful, because I think what happens when we get older, we tend to just we want comfort, we may be extra conscious of certain areas of our body, so we tend to opt for clothes that are slightly oversized or just not adding any shape. So I think if you add a little bit of shape, that can be really flattering. I do know that that can be a little scary as well because we don't want to feel too exposed, but that's where those longer layers come in. You can belt in a top or a jacket or a shirt, and essentially or even a dress, and essentially all you then do is add a fine knit cardigan over the top, and that does give you that sort of feeling of security, but also it's just giving you that shape as well, which is really youthful. So just think about ways that you can add some shape to your outfits, because that will always make you look and feel a whole lot younger. Another tip which is also really trending this season, and that is to pair unexpected colors together. And again, this may require you to go online, do a little bit of Googling, get inspired. I recently did a video on some unexpected color combinations. I will link that in a card up above and down below so you can have a little look at that. But some of these unexpected color combinations are really gorgeous. They're perhaps combos that you haven't thought of before, but pairing some of these unexpected colors together can actually give you a really modern, youthful look. And again, as I said earlier, adding a little bit more color is also another really nice way of just giving yourself a little bit of an extra freshen up. For me personally, I find that my skin tone has changed a lot as I've got older, and where I used to wear a lot of black, cheapers, I'm getting so tongue-tied here. I used to wear a lot of sort of black and grey scarves and accessories over winter, and I do tend now to wear lighter creams and also some beautiful pops of colour just to give me a little bit of a freshen up close to my face. So give it a try this season. I'm sure you will be really surprised that it does make a difference. Now that leads me on to my next tip, and that is simply that the devil really is in the details. Small details really do matter. Making small tweaks to your outfit can really have a big effect on your overall look. And just adding little things like maybe updating your sunglasses, updating your eyewear. I really find that eyewear is a really easy way to, I think, get left behind. You know, obviously for me, I have my reading glasses here, which I can't live without. I've had this pair for years and it's hard to update them because we get really reliant on them. But they do give our finished look just that little extra edge. So the devil really is in the detail. Look at your accessories, look at things like handbags, eyewear, and where you can modernize those pieces just to give yourself a more youthful look. Another really easy way to update your look and just to create a more youthful outfit is to update your jeans. Now this season the deep dark kind of indigo color jeans are in fashion. Now there is going to be a style in this colorway that will suit everyone. I just find that jeans are a wardrobe essential. They're a classic piece that you can wear over and over again. But the thing is, we do tend to do that with our favorites and we don't often update them enough. So I do think if you update your denim jeans and just give your denim wardrobe a little bit of an update, that can give you lots and lots of different options, more modern options, which again is youthful. And if denim isn't your thing, then maybe cargo pants are. And this season cargo pants are everywhere. So there are some beautiful cargo pants on offer. They're a little bit more forgiving than just a classic straight leg denim jean. And the great thing about them being on trend now is that you will look youthful and modern wearing them, but there are also plenty of options to choose from if you want to update your look. So denim jeans and definitely introducing some cargo pants to your lineup is a great way of just taking off a few years. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, I'd love you to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.